Hi there, my name is Mary Lipton, and I am here live from the ANTM household, where all of our 16 incredible models are packed back into their seats, ready to talk about this amazing season. Join us tonight on the ANTM Reunion, where we will be discussing drama, we'll be discussing the fashion of this season, and the amazing poses. So get ready and grab your popcorn, grab your ice cream, whatever you want to eat, and get ready for us to discuss this season. Around me, I have the utmost pleasure to be joined by the 16 finalists of ANTM Season 5. So, let's start. At the beginning of this season, we had 2 split premieres. And in those 2 premieres, we watched 2 remarkable women sashay away. Let's take a look at Camila. Though the world didn't get to see what you had to offer, the world will finally understand what an amazing person you are. You are, and will always will be, a top model, and a part of our family. Now, please go back to the house, pack your belongings, and go home. Dear, dear, dear Rose. Though our time is up, my dear Rose, you will always bloom and blossom. Please go back to the house, pack your belongings, and go home. Here I have with me the first 2 eliminated queens of ANTM Season 5. We have Rose and Camila. Hello, ladies. Hi. Hi, great to be here. I believe my first question is for Rose. Rose, did you actually believe you were the first to go in your episode? Well, no. When they told us, like, we were going home, one of us was gonna go home, but we knew beforehand that there were some girls who did go first, and, they told us that a girl went home. I had no idea that it would be Camila right here, because I've actually gotten to know her, and I think she's a really great model. Camila, let's talk about the shocking revelation where you've discovered you went home first. What was going through your head? Well, I think what was going through my head was, I've been only in the modeling industry for about a year, and I've been modeling for about a year. I never thought I would go first. I mean, the whole episode, I was like, Whitney is such a beautiful girl, she's a person of color. She could offer so much more, and I kept thinking, I was like, I wanted to break down, and I wanted to cry, but I think the woman in me was like, I have to keep composure, I have to keep it all in, because models are meant to do that, and I believe that though I was first to go, though I was the first one to go, I think overall I had a good time. I think the first episode was a lot of fun. Now, since you ladies never got the chance to meet each other for the very first time, I mean, you guys met on the family episode, right? We did. We had a moment where we talked to each other, where we didn't recognize each other, and she told me she thought she went home first, and I was like, what? And that was stuff like that, and I got to know Rose on a very personal level, absolutely. Did you feel like it was a blessing or a curse to be the first one eliminated? I felt like I definitely probably won't be the most memorable model. I probably won't be the most memorable woman out there, but I think I offered a lot. I feel like I could have offered a lot this season, but I was cut short. It was cut short, and it was bittersweet going home, because First, I wanted to go home because I had dogs at home that I needed to be feeding, and I could save a little less money on the pet sitter, you know. But I think I had so much fun, and I think I really stepped out of my box, and I'm grateful for ANTM, what it has to offer me. What about you, Rose? I think I'm grateful that I at least got to episode 2, but I never got to do episode 1. But I'm still grateful that I got this experience, because it definitely was educational for me to learn about more modeling, because I was less in the modeling industry lesser than Camila has been, but I think I learned so much more that I'm grateful for. Well, it was wonderful. I mean, all your season 5 sisters are grateful. It didn't have to be you guys, and you know. So I think you girls are amazing models, and I wish you the best of luck in the future. Thank you. Thank you. Season 5 had a big shocker, episode 3, when our models met each other. Let's take a look. Sadly, we had to make a decision. The 2 of you will be in the bottom 2. Thank you, though. Thank you. You may always be a top model in my eyes. Go back to the house, pack your belongings, and go home. Bye, girls. Where do you think you're going? You definitely won that battle. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to go home tonight. Oh my god. Just when you thought you were safe, Lexa's got another plan for you. Here I have with me Fiona and Sophie, victims of the double elimination. Now, first of all, ladies, I have a quick question. Do you believe it was a double elimination? Well, no, not really. The judges had told me that I had won the battle. But I think, it was a little difficult for the judges to look past me and Sophie's performance. Well, for further comment, we have the woman who sent you both home, Imani. Hi. Now, Imani, for you, I have a question. What were you feeling after the battle? What did you feel? Well, I had no idea that I would send home 2 girls. I wanted to work all the poses I had on that song, because I knew that Fifth Harmony would see that episode and they'd see me, and I wouldn't want them to watch me go home, you know? Didn't know what was gonna happen. But for me, personally, I wanted to work it. And all I could think about when Alexa called my name is I just was emotional. It was an emotional roller coaster for a lot of us. Oh, Sophie, you were dubbed the loser of the battle. How does that make you feel? It doesn't make me feel good, because I walked into season 5 wanting to prove something to the world, and I kind of felt like a basic model when I went home, you know, or third. I was like, wow, this is my destiny. But I think after the season ended, I think I got a lot of support from, you know, a lot of my season 5 sisters around me right now. And I'm grateful for every minute that I've had. I've been really quiet on set. Now, for all of you in the back, can you attest to Sophie being very quiet on set? I can. Absolutely. I believe Sophie was very quiet on set, and she had a lot to prove, but she was really quiet on set. Absolutely. I think Sophie was really quiet. Yeah. Oh yeah, quiet is. But I mean, if I'm being honest, were you closest to anybody in the house? I was. I was very close to Rose. The 3 episodes the episode I was on with her. I was really close with Carmen. We worked really well together. I love her, and I think I wasn't, as much as I wanted to be close with all the other girls, I don't think that really was what the case was. I mean, girl, you had the opportunity to be close with us if you wanted to, you know. Something you'd like to add, Whitney? Yeah, I would like to. All I'm gonna say, girl, is that when the judges were deliberating, you had the opportunity to say your goodbyes. I didn't get any warmth from you. I felt like you wanted to go. Like, I'm being honest. Like, it was heartbreaking because we were all saying goodbye to everyone. Fiona was saying goodbye if she left. Imani was saying goodbye if she left. You didn't do that to me or a lot of the other girls. I don't think you were the best, you didn't really say goodbye because, like, you could have stayed and, like, you know, it was weird for us. I'm very sorry if I was a little defeated that episode. I will be honest, when I was a little defeated. Girl, there's a, like, a line if you want to be defeated and if you want to say goodbye. You know, I feel like you could have said goodbye, you could have said something. Yeah, I think Whitney's right. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could have definitely said goodbye. Like Fiona and Imani were doing it. And we really felt like we wanted to see them stay. And I feel like that's where you could have developed a connection with us. I get everyone's critique. I get it. Okay, I'm not the loudest. I'm not the most outspoken contestant or model here. But I have a love for modeling and it beats really well. Well, Sophie, you're an amazing model and you have a lot to offer. And I think you're amazing and so awesome. Thank you. Next, episode 4 and 5 saw us witness the exit of 2 amazing ethnic beauties. Let's take a look. Carmen, my dear, it hurts me and pains me to say this to you. You are an amazing model who will have a great future. And I'm sure of that. And you are, and you always will be, a top model. I do, girl. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. Thank you. Well, girls, I promised myself I wouldn't cry. I love you. Imani, you have not let Texas down. You have made everyone proud, and everyone is grateful. Pack your belongings and go home. Mwah. I love you, girls. I love you so much. Thank you. Mwah. All my black girls out there who are thick and juicy like myself, never underestimate your power. Here we have Carmen and Imani. Hello, ladies. Let's talk about your journey in this competition. Let's start with Carmen. Now, Carmen, when you left, we received an outpour of fan mail saying you deserve another shot. How do you feel? I mean, it's so wonderful to hear that people really believe in my craft and they see who I am. You know, if I'm being honest, I'm not really a competitive girl. Like, I'm not really that type of girl who is so competitive, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm so chill. I mean, I probably was a little too chill for this competition. Is that even a word or a thing? I mean, I guess it is. I really enjoy the fans' messages. I mean, ever since I stepped on there, I get recognized in the street. They're like, Carmen, oh my God, your elimination was so sad. I wish you didn't go. And so many people, but really though, like, the production didn't know that I was so close to Carrie that I was when I went home. I mean, when going up against her was hard and it was difficult a lot. And, you know, maybe I can't say that the right choice was made because I don't agree with me going home. I actually don't. But I can't say that it was deserving, but I can say that I had a lot of fun. Now, Miss Imani, you have been up to a lot since you stepped on to ANTM. Bitch, I have. Girl, I'm pregnant. I'm expecting my beautiful new baby girl sometime in this spring, next fall. I'm expecting her very soon. I'm blessed and honored that I can even say that I'm having a baby. I mean, girl, my shoes are off. I mean, I basically am like fat and pregnant. Like, it's hard. It's being fat. Now, a lot of our fans believe you underperformed this season. What do you have to say to that? Girl, I mean, modeling for 5 long years has been a privilege and an honor. I mean, I'll be honest, walking into ANTM, I felt like I was the shit. And I know I'm the shit. I'm that bitch, you know? But all those months of listening to motivational speakers, listening to all those people, didn't work for me. I mean, I should have studied more modeling. I wish I would have studied more modeling since I walked on. And on the show, I had a lot of fun. And it was an emotional roller coaster for me. I definitely am working so hard. All right, we have a question from a celebrity. Let's take a look. Hello, Imani. It's me, Jinka. I have a question. Sarah from Birmingham wants to know, did you feel the pressure to represent big girls everywhere while you were competing on ANTM? Well, I'm gonna keep it real. I did feel like I had a lot to show about big girls everywhere. I mean, I'm representing a minority of plus-size women everywhere. And I would say, yeah, I did feel like I had the weight of a lot of plus-size girls on my shoulders. And I felt like I wanted to prove something to the world. But I had a lot to show. And it was a little... I felt like I made every girl proud. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. Thank you so much for talking. You guys are an amazing two girls. Up next. What do these two girls have in common? They love to speak their mind. Some in bad ways, some in good ways. Let's take a look. Lizzie, you have made this competition an amazing journey. Truly, ANTM will be nothing without you. You are, and will always will be, a top model. Now, go back to the house, collect your belongings, and go home. Hollywood. Carrie! I know you are an amazing model that will go above and beyond and slay the world. Like a willow, you fall back where you started. Carrie Willows, you are and will always will be a top model. Here I am joined by two amazing models in 9th and 8th place, Carrie and Lizzie. So let's start with you, Lizzie. How are you doing? I'm good. I don't know where I am, though. Oh, okay, I remembered, sorry. So let's talk a little bit about your confessionals. The audience fell in love with your personality and your humor and your overall amazing funniness. How would you, what's the response? I mean, I'll be honest. The app, what's the app called Twitter. People on Twitter were really nice. Yeah, they were very nice. Some of the responses I read were really sweet and nice, and I'm honored that a lot of people fell in love with me. Quotation marks, you know. I'm grateful for all the support. Now, I believe you are the very first. You set an ANTM record. I'll let you talk about it. Well, I was diagnosed with autism at a very young age. I forget what it was. I went through school pretty, I was always clueless my whole life, and going through school I had a lot of insecurities and a lot of stuff like that around me. And I think overall I'm grateful for the overall response. Why? Now, a lot of question is, why did you open up about your autism on the show? I didn't open up about my autism on the show, quite frankly, because I was so overwhelmed by the environment that we were in. I mean, I was sensitive to a lot of the environments and a lot of the moments where that. I think the most I felt insecure in the competition was when we filmed a lot about, like, we did a couple takes and I did some fidgeting. I needed to do fidgeting while I was, but when production would take my fidget toy away, I had to remain calm, and it was a little difficult for me, but we pulled apart, and I feel like ANTM was very accommodating for my autism. And I told production, I was like, I believe my mom told me, she said that she didn't want to tell production that I had she tried to avoid it, but you know, on the application we had to talk about it. And I think me being autistic does not at all ruin my chances of being the winner, you know. Carrie, let's talk a little bit about you. How was your ANTM experience? It was a lot of fun, for sure. I think I learned a little bit about myself that I didn't know. I think I learned a lot about myself, definitely. Did you feel at all dissatisfied? No, I think I made my point. You know, I was worried that I was going to go home first or second or third, but I made it up to a really great placement that I'm proud of, and not many girls can say they were in the top 8. Now, Whitney, this has a little bit to do with you, but we'll talk a little more about this. Okay. Carrie, you were in one of ANTM's first double saves. You almost got the opportunity to send home Whitney this season. What was that like? Well, I can't say I was sad to see her go. I definitely felt a little, you know, I felt very relieved that I stayed, but Whitney go, you know, I wanted to we worked things out off camera, and it was a little weird to see her go, but when she stayed, I can't help but felt a little relieved also. So I think overall I was a little surprised. Well, Whitney, we have a special surprise for you. We have a celebrity who wishes to ask a fan question. All right, let's see. Let's take a look.
Hi there, my name is Alice LeBlanc. I have a question for Carrie. Carrie, after you impersonated Taylor Swift for the impersonation challenge, how did Taylor Swift's fandom, the Swifties, react?
Well, I can't say that the response was all positive, but I can say a lot of Swifties were tweeting about me and just talking a lot about my performance. But it was really nice to hear a lot about them. I mean, I was grateful, and I have a love for everything about the Swifties. I think they're amazing. I mean, my favorite Taylor album besides Fearless would probably be Reputation or Lover or Red. I mean, I love Taylor. She's been a really big influence in my life, and I love her a lot. That's great. Well, it was wonderful talking to both of you. I think you both had an amazing ANTM journey, and I think the fans had a lot of fun watching both of you. These next 3 models are quite exceptional. Let's take a look. Brenda. Although tonight you leave us, I have been waiting to see you on this stage of ANTM. Amazing, charismatic queen who I know is going to get very far in life. Ask you to go back to the house, pack your belongings. An amazing run you've had this season. You should be proud of yourself. You're a fighter, and it's undeniable that you are and will always will be a top model. In my heart, in my eyes, and in my soul, I believe that is true. Now, please head back to the house, pack your belongings. I have no doubt in my mind that you are now a part of our ANTM family. Kiana, I'm proud of your progress here, and though you're going to be leaving a huge hole in my heart, and I 100% support all of your endeavors. You are and will always will be a top model. All right, joining me, we have Brenda, Kiana, and Callie Green. Welcome, ladies. First, we're gonna start with Brenda. Brenda, your elimination was dubbed the most controversial. How do you feel about your elimination? Well, I mean, personally, I've been a fan of the show for about 4 seasons. I had auditioned for every single one of them. It was hard because I wanted to be each of them. When season 5 casting ran around and I got accepted, I was shocked because that I made the top 16. It was a little hard to hear because I was just so used to rejection. As I went through the challenges, I could see myself starting to fade. I got the judges' critiques. I think what was hardest the most was going against this woman right here. I idolized her and I enjoyed her music for so long, and never did I ever believe I would go up against her in a battle. But part of me is relieved that Kiana did stay for as long as she did, because I got to see her really shine in the 2 episodes she was in. Absolutely believed it. Overall, my elimination, I agreed with it. I should have known, but I kind of did know, but I didn't want to believe it. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and all doors have to close at the end of the day, and I'm grateful that I managed to capture the fans' eye and have a successful run on ANTM that I envisioned. My next question is for Callie Green. Miss Callie, you came back from season 4 and you placed 7th this time around. What was going through your head when you got the call for season 5? Well, Mary, I was living with my friend and I was grateful I got the phone call, because I felt like when I was living with my friend, it was a little, my welcome was kind of, was over. Like, I feel like I wore my welcome out. And I wanted to I wanted to make a return because I was displeased with my performance in season 4. I think this time around, it was definitely what I wanted. This was what I came to show. Overall, people may think that I didn't have a successful run on ANTM. Yes, I did. I believe I did redeem myself. I had a challenge win. I've never won a challenge before, and I became the very first eliminated model to win a challenge, which was such a wonderful record to achieve, and I'm grateful. Overall, I think my experience was wonderful. I opened up more than I did. I had an opportunity to show myself more. I'm happy, A lot of girls cannot say they get an opportunity to come back, and I'm grateful I was one of them. Well, Callie, we actually have a surprise for you. A special message from season 1 alumni. Me! Megan is back. Now, Megan, what is the question you'd wish to ask? Well, I have a question from Emily from Washington, D.C. for you, Callie Green. Let's hear it. All right. She asks, Callie, after your elimination on season 5, how is your relationship with Kumi Green? As you know, me and my sister were not on very good terms after season 4. I can report, though, that after I did get the chance to speak with her on the phone, we talked about life, and then she told me she saw season 5, and she did apologize to me. And she said everything I wanted to hear. I was grateful for every moment of our conversation we had. It was very wonderful, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Grateful for my relationship with her now. I'm grateful. I haven't met her in person or seen her in person, though. She's living a wonderful life as a model in Tokyo right now. Kiana, the biggest, most giant question I think everybody wants to know about you. Why did you choose to be on season 5? That's a great question. I think for me, I was a little late in the modeling industry. I think I wanted to model, and I did, of course I posed for album covers, and I worked at SAC Records and all this stuff before ANTM, but I think what made me want to do this field of modeling was mostly because I had a lot of, the music industry I could feel I was overstaying my welcome. But I love making music. But I was sick of always being forgotten about. A lot of people can say that, being famous, a lot of people remember you. I felt like a C-list celebrity. I didn't feel like a B or an A. I wish I was more popular than I was, but I wish I had more fans, but I'm grateful for the ones I have already, and I'm grateful I have such a nice community, but I think I went on the show wanting to achieve something like that, absolutely. Now, you went up in a battle with Brenda, your biggest friend in this competition. What was that like for you, having a friend in this competition? Well, I can be honest for a second and say that I didn't really expect to achieve any sort of friendship with anybody. And Brenda, I think she and I are totally alike. I mean, personally, my time in the competition was going a little down, as well as hers. And when we were both in the bottom, it broke my heart, absolutely, to see that she was there with me. But I think we had a lot of fun out there and we made the best of it. But overall, in the end, what happened happened. At the end of the day, it's a competition between the best of the modeling industry. I wasn't going to let her just quit. I wasn't going to let her move on and just go so soon. I wanted to see her fight with me. I wanted us to make this a good experience. Hell, if they were going to put me with anyone else, maybe I would have gone a little harder than I did. Overall, I didn't walk away feeling like I hurt her because, I felt like we really had a good time together. Excuse me. I have a question. Yes, Bunny, what is it? I do have something for you, Kiana, specifically. I want to say thank you for letting me borrow your wig in the competition. This is actually for you. I realized I didn't give you this back. I did use it in the finale, though. I hope you don't mind. That's fine. Not at all. Thank you. Sorry. Well, that was really nice. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Bunny. No problem. Well, Kiana, your time in the competition and all of you over here really had a successful run, and I'm grateful for all of your time here. It was wonderful judging all three of you. This next model really put a staple on reality TV during her time on the competition. Let's take a look. I believe firmly that you are never far away from being one of our family. Thank you for being a part of the sisterhood of amazing models that come before you. I know that you may have fought a long battle, but I think you can now sleep well knowing the battle is completely over. But Whitney, I never want you to forget your greatness. I'm sitting here with Whitney. Hey y'all. Hey Mary. Your time in ANTM is over. Finally. Just kidding. I'm gonna get you for that, bitch. Alright, let's talk a little bit about your journey. Bottom 2, episode 1. Bottom 2. You've been you've been in the bottom the most this season. What is that like on your self-esteem? For me, personally, I've been known for failure all my whole life, so it was not anything shocking. I'm used to fighting for my life and used to, sending girls home. It's normal. It's everything it is. It is what it is. So you sent home. Who out of this lineup did you send home, first of all? Well, I sent home Callie. I sent home Camila. I sent home... Well, I almost was sent home by Carrie, which I didn't send her home, but, And... I believe that's when I was sent home by Bunny over there. Alright. Your track record was the worst of the whole season. What is that like? Girl, you know what? I was not coming to ANTM to be pretty. If I had to fight, I was gonna fight. If I was gonna... I'm a big loud bitch. What can I say? I'm human, and I wanted to show it. And I was, What was the fans' reaction to you on being on ANTM? Girl, everyone was in their feelings when they were typing about me. They wanted me to see me go home. They wanted to see me go home. I got a lot of hate. A lot of people were hating on me. And all I'm gonna say to the haters is that I be I made it to the top 5. You know, it's grateful. I'm grateful. All right, well, we actually have a fan question from a celebrity. Let's take a look.
Hello there, everyone. It's me, Selena Roberts. I'm on the set of my new music video that I'm about to go film, but I thought I'd answer one of the fan questions. So here we go. Whitney, this one's for you. It's Louise from Texas, and she asks, was it difficult being in the bottom so many times? How did it feel for you?
Well, before you answer this question, let's talk a little bit about your fashion ball performance. You were pretty cocky. Where does that cockiness come from? Well, listen, first of all, I'm gonna be honest about the fashion ball. Girl, I was not known for being a fashion girl. I mean, when I saw a lot of clothes Ari brought, I was definitely shocked about her. I knew she was gonna get it immediately. Didn't shock me. What did shock me was that the judges really hated everything I wore. You know, I'll be honest, I love what I wore, okay? I'll say that for the record. What y'all not gonna clown me for is Miss Selena over there. When she was in the panel, she was feeling everything. She was feeling me. I'll be honest. I was a little shocked when she said those things to me in panel. I was like, girl, I want to fight you. But I had to keep it cool. She said the truth. She was there to judge. Whatever. I get that. But, you know what I served? I thought it was fashion. You know, they didn't say where to go to get your clothes. Girl, if I was going to go to the thrift store, I would have probably picked one of those prom dresses out, girl, and I would have made it fashion. I thought the challenge was wearing some of your clothes and making it fashion. That's what I thought it was. I didn't think it was who had the best clothes, you know. But I think that, well, I'll be honest. I think the challenge was mostly about expressing yourself and that. Yeah, I will agree. I will say, Whitney, though, I did go over to your station and I did try to convince you to change your clothes. And that's good. That's good that you did that, because that shows to me that you're a real sister. And even though we fought, you still cared and you wanted me to do well, which was really nice. But I didn't have anything else, you know? I didn't have other clothes to wear. All right. As for the answer to the question, it was, you know, I was ready to give it. I didn't know I was such a great poser in the bottom 2 than I was in the challenges. It was difficult hearing being in the bottom all the time and time again. But you know what? What kept me wanting my drive, what kept me fight is that money that was on the line, girl. I was gonna give everyone a damn show every week. I was gonna put up a big fight, and I think that what made me wanted to fight even more and more. So it was difficult, but you know what? I put up a fight. Well, Whitney, I mean, who can deny? You're an amazing model. Overall, you're beautiful. You're a gorgeous girl. You are beautiful. Thank you. It's so much good to hear that from you. I'd say you are one of the most awesome contestants we've had this cycle. Absolutely amazing. Thank you. Next, we're going to talk about the biggest drama in the household. When Ari asked a simple question in episode 4 and it blew up out of proportions, let's definitely take a look back at this fight. I have a question for all you ladies out there. Do you guys feel like you're not proving something to the judges yet? I feel like I'm not proving how good of a model I am. The judges never picked your team because they picked us instead. I guess you and Kiana killed that challenge. What do you mean you guess, Carrie? You're lying to me when you say that you don't believe that we won the challenge. No need to get bothered. Oh, I'm not bothered, sweetheart. I'm not bothered. Do you see me bothered? Do I seem bothered to you? No, I'm not. I'm sitting here having a discussion with you. I'm trying to tell you that Alexa made her decision. I know she made her decision. But you're not listening to what I'm saying. I was told to share my opinion. No, sweetheart. I never told you to share your opinion on if you believe you should have won the challenge. I asked if you believed that you were feeling underwhelmed or the judges weren't seeing something from you. Sometimes when you ask for things, Ari, you're going to have to get something else you didn't want in return. That's how you really feel. Oh, you don't have to act like this. You don't have to be a bitch, you know. You don't. Oh, I'm a bitch?
Yes,
are you
you
serious,
are.
Liberty?
Yeah.
I'm a bitch for sharing my opinion? Yeah,
Absolutely.
You are. You're a bitch. Yeah, girl, you are. Don't act like you're not.
Oh, shut up, Liberty. You're so annoying.
Girl, you literally.
You're so immature.
are
You're
insulting
so
me
immature.
right now.
Whatever. I don't
Girl,
need to hear this.
Settle down. No one's disrespecting anybody. Get a grip. I need to get a grip.
Yeah, you do.
Girl, now you got me fired up. Now
Good,
you're asking
good.
for it.
You
I'm
deserve that.
asking for it? Really? Girl, you were asking for it. Okay, this has nothing to do with you. With me? Miss Girl.
Shut
Look at
up.
yourself.
You have nothing
Enough
to do with
said.
this. You have nothing to do with
Wow,
this.
how mature. Yeah, I am mature. Thank you for saying it.
Don't, because
Share
it's
your
annoying.
opinion. You got time
It's
for that.
stupid.
Oh yeah.
Shut
this is for
up.
people.
Do you even
You
hear
got
yourself?
time for that. Oh,
Girl.
shut up.
Girl.
Bitch. Don't make me put your hands on you. Watch your mouth.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see you try.
Oh, no. Let me punch this bitch. Ladies, calm down. Please sit down. Now here with me, I have Liberty, Carrie, and Whitney, the three girls that were in the fight the most. So first of all, I want to first go to Carrie, because I believe you have something to say. Well, this fight all started based on something Ari said, and at the time, I don't agree necessarily with how I answered the question. Personally, because I think it was a little offensive to Liberty. Watching back, I can definitely understand how she would have gotten offended, but at the moment, that was how I was feeling, and I thought I was answering an honest answer. I believe that maybe I did mean it, but I don't necessarily resonate with that anymore. Liberty, you won the challenge the episode prior that the fight was about. What was going through your head? Well, for me, personally, I have nothing wrong with... Carrie. I think she's great. I love her. I think she's a nice girl. I was grateful for Whitney defending me, which was sweet of her. Absolutely. I would thank her 3 million times for doing that. But I think I did get a little offended. I felt like Carrie was discrediting my win, and I did feel like she was a little disrespectful. Absolutely. Now, I believe Carrie, you believe Whitney didn't have a reason to join the argument. Do you still agree? I love Whitney. We talked about this many times after the show, during the show. Personally, I wouldn't have preferred if she got involved, but I felt like she got involved because she really wanted to defend Liberty. Well, the reason I was defending Liberty in the first place was because the bitch wanted to defend another melanin sister that I loved a lot. I wouldn't say race had anything to do with this argument. Absolutely not. There was no race involved. What I think was really the root of this argument was that Liberty, my girl, was being defensive. So you do think there was race involved? No, I don't. I don't believe race was involved. But you're saying one of your reasons you defended Liberty was because she was black. Well, that's not all of it. I feel like she and I've never really spoken to Whitney before, but to hear her defending me, it was kind of shocking. I felt like she almost had a vendetta against Carrie. No, I did not have a vendetta against Carrie. What I did know prior to Carrie, I knew her prior to the competition, and I knew she had a lot of attitude. I'll be honest. So did I. I'll take full responsibility and accountability for having an attitude. I know I have an attitude, girl. I'm one of the most personal girls on my season. Absolutely. And I like that she managed to say that because it's true. We all have attitudes. I think it was just a clash of their personalities. I think that what caused her to join the argument. Well, whatever it is, are you all cool now? Yes. Yeah. I'm cool. Absolutely, I'm cool. I feel more comfortable than I did now than I do. I feel more comfortable now than I did then. Absolutely. Now, we're going to shine a little spotlight on our final four. Let's take a look. Congratulations to our final four. The top four of the season. Congratulations, Ari, Liberty, Zahavia, and Bunny. You all have fought to get to this position in the competition, and now you all are here. I'm completely proud of each and every one of you. But, as you may know, there's only one crown, and only one queen can wear it. Viewers below, who do you think should win this year's crown? Do you want Ari to take the crown? Are you hashtag Team Ari? Are you hashtag Team Liberty? Are you hashtag Team Zahavia? Or are you hashtag Team Bunny? Let us know below. I'm sitting down here with Ari, Zahavia, Bunny, and Liberty. Welcome, ladies. Hi, great to be here. Ladies, let's talk about this moment. Very much so. I believe you all have worked your way so hard to get to where you are now. I'm seeing an interesting expression on Liberty. Liberty, let's hear from you. Well, I think that being on a season prior really helped me this time around because I knew what the judges wanted to see and were looking for. And I think that really helped me get to the final moment of this season. And I will say that, yeah, I definitely am proud of myself more than I am now because I was working like 3 jobs before I went on Models Incorporated, and now modeling is my full-time job, and I love modeling and I think it's amazing. I would love to win, and I would love to take that crown, absolutely. Let's go over to Zahavia. Zahavia, how was this whole experience like for you? Well, wow. I never knew that I could go this far. I never thought that I would be the one that would be in the final 4. I always expected my journey to not be successful. I had an issue with my confidence before this thing, and I think I owe it all to this show for giving me better confidence. And now, like, that I'm like sitting here is so crazy because I never expected this for myself at all, and it's okay. You need a moment? No. I'm grateful for I just getting teary. I can't say this without getting teary because it's difficult for me. You know, like knowing that I have the opportunity to really go and I have the opportunity to give it all I can is just amazing. And being here with 4 wins in the finale is such a great thing to know. And it's hard. Bunny, let's talk about you. Now Phoebe dubbed you the most versatile of the audition tapes. You could do a lot of different looks. Do you feel like you executed that? Yeah, I think I did. I mean, I definitely went through a lot of I went through a model morphosis is what I like to call it. Okay. I really this competition has changed me for the better and really made me into such a better model. And I owe it all to Alexa. I mean, she was really helpful. Absolutely, really helpful. I think my journey was rocky. I was in the bottom 3 times, which is difficult to know, but I made it here. I worked my way up. I have the amount of wins that I'm grateful for, and I couldn't be more grateful to have won them with this amazing woman right next to me. I think she's amazing, and I'm glad to be in the final 4 with her, and I'm proud of myself. Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about a surprise introduction into this season. Take a look. Little Miss Canada Ari. That's me. Or Miss Toronto, what Miss Whitney likes to call me. Girl. Are you from Toronto? No, I'm not. But I've been to Toronto. I'm actually from Edmonton. What was it like when you were asked to come back? I was grateful. You know, I didn't know. I didn't think I went as far as I could as I did on ANTM, you know? I thought I was capable of much more. And now here I am in the final 4 of season 5. Do you feel a pressure? Absolutely, I do. I think there's a lot on me on this moment, and I think there's so much to give and so much to offer. And I want to go out there in that finale and I want to win this for Canada. I think I have what the good judges want, and I have what makes me a top model. And as much as I wanted to get a little more in this competition, I'm proud of my 2 wins, and I'm proud of my amazing success that I had. And If I got to get it all, if I got to score the win of the lifetime, I would be completely happy. I would be completely happy. I think there should be more Native American people in ANTM. Absolutely. I think Native American people offer a wonderful thing to the modeling community. And I would love to see more amazing models get into this competition in the future. Absolutely. Did you think you would get this far as a Native American woman? No, I didn't. But I'm so grateful. I believed in myself, and I set an example for all Native people everywhere. Where no matter where you come from, be proud of your roots. Absolutely. That's the message I want to portray, and I'm grateful. Ladies, how does it feel knowing 1 week we'll know the winner? Are you all nervous to go up against each other in the finale? No, I'm not nervous. I'm just very nervous of how the outcome will be. I know these girls really outside and well, and I think going against a lot of these girls is going to be tough because we've all bonded so much as a Final Four, and it's going to be ridiculous who wins. I definitely agree. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm nervous, I have a lot to offer, and I'd love to win this crown, and I'd love to show the world what I can do. I'm just ready to get that crown in my check, honestly. I'm being honest. I just want to win this so badly because I think this is an amazing journey and opportunity that I'll never forget. And I would love, this would be just the cherry on top. All right. Well, thank you. Well, of course, we can't go without this episode without a very special message from our host. Alexa, take it away. Hello, guys. It's me, Alexa Steinfeld. Ari, Bunny, Zahavia, and Liberty. I'm so proud of all 4 of you. I'm amazed of the progress you all have gone through. You are all totally top models, and my decision next week is going to be very difficult. I want you ladies to know that if you may not hold that crown, please pretend you have one when the show is over. Really because you all are queens no matter what, with or without a crown. This is my first cycle I've ever hosted, and I feel so amazed that I was able to have all 4 of you for my Final Four. I couldn't have wished for anything better. Good luck, ladies, in the finale. You will need it. Mwah! All right. Before we move on, we have to crown Miss Congeniality. Every year, we have crowned a Miss Congeniality for seasons through 1 through 4. Some Miss Congenialities we had include Megan, Livia, Angie, Georgia, and our most recent one, including Parvana Mali. Hi. Hi, Parvana. Welcome back. It's amazing to be back. What was it like winning Miss Congeniality? Well, with my $10,000, I've had the opportunity to donate it towards my family for them to have a better health, and I'm grateful, which I'm so happy. I mean, I'm getting teary just thinking about my mother's face when I presented her with the cash money. I wanted to give her something just to say thank you for being my mother, because she's been through with me throughout my whole career, and I'm grateful. Parvana, our models weighed in, all voted at a voting booth. The votes have been counted. Will you please share with us what our Miss Congeniality of Season 5 will win? I'd love to. The winner of Miss Congeniality of Season 5 will get a great prize. She will win a cash tip of $10,000, courtesy of SAG Entertainment, as well as a Miss Congeniality sash and scepter provided by SAG as well. All 16 of our models have weighed in. They voted and everything is counted. But, Mary, what is it? The most shocking information of all is that our cast has voted for only 1 model to win this award. Really? Only 1? Yes. Surprisingly, the model with 16 votes to vote, well, 15 to be honest. The model with 15 votes to win Miss Congeniality of Season 5 is... Lizzie! Wait a minute. What? What happened? Did I miss something? What happened? You won Miss Congeniality. You won $10,000. What? Congratulations, Lizzie. You are the winner of Miss Congeniality. Is there anything you'd like to say? Well, I just want to say thank you to all my Season 5 sisters for voting for me. It's such an honor and a privilege. $10,000. What do you do with that? Oh my god! I just want to say thank you to all my Season 5 sisters. Being nice, I didn't know I was nice, but now I guess I do. Thank you. I'm grateful for every inch of this award. It's amazing, and of course, thank you, Parvana. No problem. Well, congratulations, Lizzie. Ladies, before we leave you tonight, we have a special surprise. Tonight, we want to do a rematch of this season's most watched photo shoot battle. I think it's already self-explanatory who is going up head-to-head tonight. So, with that being said, will Whitney and Carrie please step forward? Ladies, believe it or not, you two have been selected to do a photo shoot battle rematch. How this will work. Today, two of you will go head-to-head in a brand new song. And we'll see who wins this rematch. But that's not all. This rematch will be for charity. So whoever wins this rematch will be dubbed the Photo Shoot Battle Assassin of ANTM Season 5. As well as we will donate $10,000 to a charity of your choosing. Now ladies, before this battle may start, let's go over your charities. Whitney, who will you be doing in your rematch tonight? That's a great question. I will be donating all of my money in the Black Youth Trans Foundation. I'm so excited to support them because Black trans women have had it rough in 2021 and 2022. So I want to give back. All right. Carrie, where will your money go if you win this rematch? If I win this photo shoot battle, I will be donating my money to the World Hunger Association. Fighting hunger every day, honey. All right. Now, ladies, prior to tonight, you were asked to prepare a photo shoot battle performance of Me Amor by our guest judge, Chelsea Lanks. Girls, this is your last chance to impress me and win $10,000 for a charity of your choosing. Good luck, and don't mess it up. Rematch!
I saw you light up like a flame when I walked in, took your breath away with tiny teardrops falling on the phone. Like you can't get me up, can't believe this glow. I like attention, so oh, here we go again. I gotta break it to you, me amor. I'm not the person that I was before. I'm turning tables on you, me amor. You want another chance? Show me a different dance. Mamma mia, amor. Mamma mia, amor. I'm unforgettable. Mamma mia, amor. So oh, here we go again. I gotta break it to you, me amor. I'm not the person that I was before. I'm turning tables on you, me amor. Unforgettable. Mamma mia, amor. Mamma mia, amor.
Ladies, what a battle that was. Amazing. That was amazing. Ladies, I believe that was a really great battle. But I made my mind up, unlike Alexa.
Excuse me, I heard that.
The winner of this photo shoot battle for charity is... Whitney. Yeah, bitch! Congratulations, Whitney. You have won a $10,000 donation towards the Black Trans Youth Foundation. Congratulations. Thank you. Carrie, on the other hand, Carrie, we will be donating $5,000 to your charity instead of $10,000. Congratulations, though. You slayed it this whole season. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Alexa, and everyone watching. Well, what an amazing reunion. Congratulations to all of our Season 5 models for an amazing season. But the season is not over yet. We still have to crown our winner. For the last time, our audience, we want to hear from you. Who do you believe deserves to take on the crown and the title of America's Next Top Model of Season 5? Are you Team Liberty? Are you Team Bunny? Are you Team Zahavia? Or are you Team Ari? Comment down below, spread the word, and share. But next week, we will watch as our final four go up against each other in a jaw-dropping finale. But this is not over. To our eliminated models, SAG TV has decided, over courtesy, to give our Season 5 divas $1,000 each. Congratulations, ladies. A special tip from courtesy of SAG Records. Now, ladies, let the music play.